Hi there, it's Jools Parsons here from simplyjools.tv, giving you today's edition of Jools Gems. In this video training, I'm going to help you to know how to show up in the world and do your thing. So you've probably heard people talk about showing up. So what is showing up and what does it actually mean? Well, for me, showing up is knowing what your highest contribution to the world is, the difference that only you can make, and consciously and consistently doing it your way. Because if you don't show up, you stay small and unfulfilled. The difference is never made, and the people who need what you have to give never receive your gifts. You see, there are so many women out there who know they want to make a difference in the world, but they have no clarity on what that difference is. And the truth is, if you're not crystal clear on the details of your unique difference, then you'll always struggle to make it fully and powerfully. So today I'm going to give you the 3 key steps, as I see them, to showing up and doing your thing in the world. Now, step 1 is to be crystal clear on the content and detail of your unique difference. Your contribution is different from mine, even if you're in the same business as me, and it's completely, uniquely individual to you. Your difference is based on what's important to you, on your personality and style, on your essence, on your life's knowledge and experience, on your passions and dreams, on your gifts and talents. It's all about you. So get clear on the details of who you are, what you uniquely know, and how you love to do things, and you can begin to show up confidently and authentically to make your difference. And when you start showing up, the ripple effect begins. You inspire other people to show up. It's a real win-win. The second step is to understand that this is a contribution that only you can make. You see, I always knew that I wanted to make a difference in the world. I just couldn't see how who I was and what I knew was of any great value to anyone. On top of that, even when I became a life and career coach, I compared myself to everyone else in my field, and I found myself coming up short. That's because I hadn't realized at that time that each one of us is uniquely gifted and talented. Thankfully, I realized that no one else in the entire world has experienced life like I have, and no one else has the knowledge that I know. Because each one of us experiences things, knows things, and does things in our uniquely individual ways. I also realized that so few women understand the stunning brilliance of who they are, which is why it's my life's mission to shine a light on your brilliance. So, what you need to do, starting now, is begin to deeply value who you are, the experience you have, and what you know. And understand that no one else can do what you do in the way that you do it. And lastly, the third step is to know that you already have everything you need to be able to make your difference. So in fact, you can start making it as soon as you decide to. You just have to decide to. My experience has been that the longer you leave it before making this particular decision, the more frustrated, lost, anxious, and even sad you feel, because you know deep down that you have so much more to give. And the fear that stops you making the decision is probably based on a feeling of not being ready. But I can tell you that not being ready is a groundless fear, because who you are and where you are now is perfect to take you forward to where you want to be. So, knowing that you're ready right now, start by making your focus getting clear on the what of your contribution. What have you experienced and what do you uniquely know that will benefit other people and make their lives a better place? What have you struggled with and overcome? What gifts do you have that will help other people's learning and growth? I'm guessing that you already have an inkling of what this might be, so just let the information flow and trust yourself to know the answers. It's your time to show up in the world and do the thing that only you can do. to make the difference that only you can make. You have to be willing to get clear, understand and value your great worth, and acknowledge that you have everything you need to get started. And start, because that's when change happens, when we start. So that's it for today's video training, which brings us to the Jools Gems question of the day. Right now, what one step could you take to start making the difference that you long to make? It doesn't matter how big or small the step is. What's important is that you commit to something, because until you commit to doing something, nothing will change. In fact, here's a simple way to hold yourself to that commitment and start the process of showing up. Share it with people who'll support you. In the comments box below, share with the Simply Jools community exactly what you're committing to do. Now, I know it can seem a bit scary, change always is, but this is a community that cares, supports, encourages and believes in you and your dreams, including me. Go ahead and make that commitment below and see how many other women are inspired by you showing up. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and until the next one, take good care and remember to let those brilliant gems inside you shine out brilliantly in the world. Bye for now.